doubling down.
I think there's blame on both sides, and I have no doubt about it, and you don't have any doubt about it either.
President Trump taking a controversial stance on the violence in Charlottesville.
What about the alt-left that came charging at the, as you say, the alt-right? Do they have any semblance of guilt?
And tonight, many are reacting with shock, confusion, and anger.
Riding for Rose, a team of cyclists pushed the pedals in tribute to a fallen police officer.
But we begin here at 11 with breaking news of a pedestrian hit and killed by an out-of-control car.
Tim Pamplin has the night cam near I-75 and 8 Mile.
A terribly sad situation unfolding here, 8 Mile and 75 on the Detroit side of 8 Mile. The driver of that vehicle losing control, rolling, sending a pedestrian airborne. The pedestrian being told a fixture at this intersection, panhandling. He was a 60-year-old man, pronounced dead at the scene here. The 27-year-old driver and his 54-year-old passenger were transported to Sinai Grace in serious condition after this rollover. But again, the pedestrian, 60-year-old man, dead after the driver loses control and rolls his vehicle. The southbound 75 service drive from 8 Mile will be closed for the next few hours. That's the scene. Along 75 and 8 Mile with the night cam, Tim Pamplin, Local 4.
All right, Tim. Well, President Trump is sparking controversy tonight over his words about the Charlottesville white nationalist rally that turned violent with counter-protesters. Trump's reiteration today that both sides share blame brought immediate fallout. The president of the AFL-CIO announced today he's leaving Trump's manufacturing council, making him the 6th to quit. And across the nation, several cities and states are speeding ahead with plans to remove Confederate statues, 2 of which have already come down. The criticism of the president is coming from all sides, including his own party. Our Mara McDonald is live tonight. And Mara, it's been a war of words of sort on social media.
Kimberly, it sure has. And, you know, I spoke to several local Trump supporters tonight, asking them if they wanted to go on camera and talk about their thoughts. They did not. Across the board, they told me that they do not think he is a racist, but they really don't think that he acquitted himself well this afternoon at all. Meanwhile, our congressional delegation, well, they have no problem saying what they think. Take a look.
I will tell you something. I watched those very closely, much more closely than you people watched it. And you have you had a group on one side that was bad, and you had a group on the other side that was also very violent. And nobody wants to say that, but I'll say it right now.
And then followed it up with this.
I've condemned neo-Nazis. I've condemned many different groups, but not all of those people were neo-Nazis, believe me. Not all of those people were white supremacists by any stretch.
The comments sparked outrage on social media and cable TV, including from his own party, especially over this line.
And you had some very bad people in that group, but you also had people that were very fine people on both sides.
Congressman Paul Mitchell's "you can't be a very fine person and be a white supremacist" echoed many of his GOP colleagues. Senator Gary Peters weighing in with "the president blames many sides, but he should know white supremacists and neo-Nazis so hate and violence and are wrong." Now, the rally was organized as a Unite the Right rally, which featured neo-Nazi and white supremacist groups, complete with the imagery and chanting the slogans. House Speaker Paul Ryan saying tonight, "We must be clear, white supremacy is repulsive. The bigotry is counter to all this country stands for. There can be no moral ambiguity." Back here live, let's also remember that James Fields, the Ohio man who drove his car into a crowd of those counter-protesters, has apparently been espousing Nazi rhetoric and beliefs since he was in middle school. We're downtown. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
All right, Mara, and speaking of that car that was driven this past weekend, you may remember a Dodge hosted roadkill nights in Pontiac. It was a drag racing event at the M1 concourse. Well, now Fiat Chrysler has deleted social media posts about the event that some considered insensitive. That's because the event happened the same day as the Charlottesville protests, and the man responsible for the deadly crash was driving a Dodge Challenger. FCA released a statement saying in part it's unfortunate their safe, family-friendly event was linked to the violence.
New reports show that healthcare premiums could rise significantly if President Trump makes good on his plans to kill certain Obamacare subsidies. The report by the Congressional Budget Office says premiums could be 20% higher in 2018, 25% higher by 2020. The report predicts that 5% of the population would no longer be able to afford health insurance through Obamacare by the end of next year. If the cut does happen, insurance companies could exit the market and deficits could increase. The report, however, does say that the market would eventually stabilize once insurers adjust to the new policies.
The legacy of Wayne State Police Sergeant Colin Rose got stronger tonight. A group of cyclists are putting in some serious work to raise money for the scholarship fund named after the sergeant who was gunned down last November. Jermont Terry stopped by practice and joins us live with more on this story. Jermont.
Well, good evening, Kimberly. It's going on almost a year since Wayne State Sergeant Colin Rose was murdered. And this unique group, they are all about Team 128. When I say they are pedaling for a cause, really, it's all about Rose.
These avid cyclists are gearing up to ride for a special cause.
Officer Rose wore badge number 128.
Close to 50 will pedal the pavement in the 3rd annual Wayne State Borodor race in Detroit. It raises money for student scholarships.
The nice thing is there's a police escort the whole 100 miles.
But with this ride for Rose, they hope to break records. Each cyclist pledged $128. The money will go towards the Colin Rose Scholarship. Tom DeGiulio came up with the idea. Last fall, while on Wayne State's campus, someone hit Tom on his bike.
The driver left the scene, and if it hadn't been for Officer Rose quickly tracking her down, she probably would never have been found or charged. Unfortunately, I never got a chance to thank him. He was killed a couple months later.
So this is Tom's way of honoring Rose's legacy, who also was an avid bicyclist himself.
After a ride, 50-mile ride, he proposed to his girlfriend, and so he was somebody that we all kind of feel like we knew.
And that's why so many didn't hesitate to jump on board.
It was a good cause, and it's the right thing to do.
It's the 3rd year for the ride, but riding for Rose will be even more meaningful.
Yeah, there's a lot of reflection of that.
Now, I'm told when Rose's mother found out about this race, she helped kick off some of the funds. She donated some money, but they are still a little short on their goal. They obviously can have some more riders. If you're interested, we have information on our website at clickondetroit.com. For now, reporting live from Wayne State's campus, I'm Jermont Terry, Local 4.
Good event. Good event.
Yeah, great cause.
Street in Corktown has a new name tonight in honor of one of Detroit's most beloved priests.
We're talking about 6th Street, and it was renamed Father Clement Kern Street in honor of Monsignor Kern. The new sign was unveiled after Mass at Most High Trinity Church.
Monsignor Kern was known as the labor priest for his kindness toward blue-collar workers. He died in 1983.
All right, so think back to all of the robocalls you've gotten in the past few years. I've gotten a lot. I don't know about you, but if any of them have mentioned a free cruise, you could be due a surprising payout. How to quickly check and see just ahead.
Plus, the courtroom sketch artist whose likeness of Taylor Swift is drawing less than glowing reviews now explains why the pop star is so difficult to draw. Ben?
Steve, easy to be seeing the sunshine tomorrow morning. We'll see a couple extra clouds by the afternoon, but starting out less humid and cooler as well. We'll see how long that trend lasts coming up.
A new effort to make neighborhoods like this one safer.
Just love making a difference. It's a passion that's in all of our hearts.
After the break, it's Help Me Hank, Help My Neighborhood. I'll show you how you can get the help you need right on your own block.
You probably see them all the time.
The Ninja Coffee Bar.
Futsuki.
Copper Chef.
Flex Tape. Pocket Hose Ultra.
But do they really work?
It's cold.
This could be really bad.
We're putting them to the test to see which one works better.
All week long, as seen on TV products, put to the test on Local 4 News today. See if they're worth your money or just a waste of space.
Can this funny looking mat really relieve heel pain, arch pain, and tingling? I'm Dr. Frank McGeorge, and we're putting the Futsuki to the test. Coming up, we'll try it before you buy it.
Detroit mornings start here from 4:30 to 7 a.m.
They are men on a mission to make Detroit neighborhoods safer.
The goal is to get all the houses boarded up and secure.
targeting dangerous abandoned homes near schools.
You don't have money, give time. But we doing this out of our own pocket, together.
Yeah, well, these men volunteer their own time and use their own money to buy equipment to clean up Detroit.
They are working hard. Our consumer investigator, Hank Winchester, shows us how they want to make a difference in the city and how they want to help you.
Soon, kids will be heading back to school. Unfortunately, some will have to walk by abandoned homes like this one on the way to school. But as you will see, there's now a new effort to change that. On this day,
we go around and we try to board up the abandoned houses all over the city.
In this West Side Detroit neighborhood,
a little bit of sweat. It's not that hard.
A team of volunteers are doing their part to help Detroit.
We doing this out of our own pocket, together.
That house down there is the bus stop. Sit right in front of the abandoned house.
Ken Estelle is a firefighter, and today his colleagues and friends who formed the group Men for a Better Society, hitting the streets of Detroit, saws, drills, and boards in hand.
It's kind of lighting up a lot of the house so people can see if somebody going into the backyard.
They're not looking to get paid or for any special recognition. They just want to help make Detroit safer. This isn't the first time that we have followed Ken and his team around. A few years ago, Ken answered our call for help. Mary Roach reached out to me. She's the president of her block club. She was concerned about the abandoned home near her house.
I don't want anything to happen to those children, and as you can see this house, you can see what condition that it's in. Because I'll tell you this, if something happens to one of those children in this house, it's going to be a problem with the parents, and it's going to be a problem with me.
Within hours, the once wide open, blighted property near a school was now safer, more secure.
I was so excited. I couldn't believe it. I said, what? They're coming out already? They said, yeah. I said, oh my God. I said, thank you, Jesus. That's all I can say. Thank you, God.
That got Ken and his team thinking. What if they were able to target homes like this one, properties near schools that are a danger? So now we've teamed up and formed Help Me Hank, Help My Neighborhood. You can email me at helpmehank@clickondetroit.com or call our tip line at 313-298-WDIV. You can also head to clickondetroit.com/boardup. There you can tell us about the problem in your neighborhood. Ken and his team may show up, working to make things a little bit safer.
Hello. Just even at the last house we were at, there was a young man that walked by and it gave us the universal heads up. You really have the impact in the community, and you get those looks and those nods of appreciation that matter most.
Just love making a difference. It's a passion that's in all of our hearts.
And remember, we want to hear from you, so we'll put all the contact information for Help Me Hank, Help My Neighborhood right on clickondetroit.com. I'm Hank Winchester. Back to you.
Taking responsibility into their own hands and making a difference.
Every house they do is one less threat.
That's right.
Good for you guys. All right, here's a look at what Ben has coming up for tomorrow night.
The total solar eclipse is coming, and many of you have questions like, is it dangerous for pregnant women to look at the moon? Does the timing of the eclipse compared to your birthday mean anything of significance? Is that true or false?
Oh my goodness. I don't know.
Hear the weird.
Why did we schedule the eclipse for a Monday when kids are going back to school?
The wild.
No, yeah, it's actually true.
No, it's not.
And the wacky.
Some people believe food is poisoned during the eclipse.
Get the right information.
It would be the greatest thing you ever see and the last thing you ever see.
That's tomorrow night at 11.
Wow.
Why did they schedule the eclipse for a Monday? That's my favorite question.
That's fantastic.
We would have picked a better day. We should have.
Good.
Monday's looking nice. Tomorrow's looking nice. We do have some stuff in between to discuss. Let's get started with tonight. And we have some high clouds coming in with showers and thunderstorms, which are well on the other side of the lake. So overnight, we're going to see a few of these high clouds. They'll gradually start thinning towards morning. And that's going to lead to a little bit cooler start heading out the door than what we had this morning. Plus, the humidity is going to go down at least a skosh. May not be perceptible, but at least it's heading in the right direction. Current temperatures right now have fallen into the 60s in most locations. We still do have a 59-degree reading up there in Port Huron, but most locations in the 60s, still holding on to 72 there at Metro. By the time we head towards tomorrow morning, a lot of it's going to be starting out in the 50s. So seeing those dew points, relatively dry air here in our north zone, still at least some noticeable humidity for most of us. And again, that's going to be going down. Earlier tonight, we showed you some beautiful video from Lake Erie. Our Paula Tutman was down there, and that's also where our Storm Pins comes to us from the shores of Lake Erie down there in Berlin Township. Beautiful shot of the Lotus Field. Thanks to Mel for that shot on Storm Pins. Otherwise, tonight, high pressure settles in. We will be staying dry the rest of tonight and during the day on Wednesday. Thursday, we start watching this system move in, and it's going to bring widespread showers and thunderstorms. In fact, there's going to be enough ingredients there that some of those storms could reach severe status. It's a marginal risk, which is the lowest on our threat level. So we'll be watching that as we get into Thursday. And fast forwarding to Monday afternoon for the eclipse, it still looks like it's a go for most of the continental United States, including here in Michigan, where we're expecting mostly sunny skies. Worst of it still looks like it's going to be on the East Coast with showers and storms down there towards the Carolinas. Otherwise, as we head into tonight, here are low temperatures on our 4-zone forecast. Metro numbers are going to be dropping down to around 62 here in the city. Outside of the Metro zone, we are going to see a lot of 50s, especially our South zone. 59 in Onstead, 59 in Tecumseh and Adrian. Our West zone for tonight, looking at temperatures in the 50s, some low 60s, closer to 275. And our cool spot is going to be in our north zone, except for some of those areas near the lake, which will stay in the 60s. It's going to be mid to upper 50s waking up tomorrow morning. High temperatures going to 82. We'll see a decent amount of sunshine tomorrow. And after those storms, we will look for a few of those showers on Saturday. Pretty nice weekend ahead as we hit the 80s. And then on Monday, we're calling for a high of 86. But a lot of the computer models don't factor in the darkness of the eclipse. So we're going to have to watch that temperature to see if it actually shows up to be a bit cool.
It might snow.
Well,
don't say that.
Now I'm scared.
All right, Ben. Motel mayhem. A man launches a brutal attack on a hotel manager. What happened seconds before the first punch was thrown.
That's horrible. And some of her injuries, so gruesome, we're not going to show them to you here on the news. A mutilated puppy found wandering in Metro Detroit. That's next.
A mutilated puppy is on the road to recovery after being found in a wooded area of St. Clair County. The pit bull mix named Amari is now at an Oakland County veterinarian where she has undergone multiple surgeries. It's still unknown how the puppy ended up in this condition.
They averted a crisis. Crews have prevented an oil spill from leaking into Lake St. Clair. The oil came from a Clinton Township business that recently caught fire. So far, 6,000 gallons of oil have been cleaned from the Tuskegee drain.
The new Amazon Fulfillment Center in Livonia is looking for 1,000 good workers. The full-time employees will pick, pack, and ship orders. We've posted information on how you can apply. Just go to our website, clickondetroit.com.
And a brutal attack at a motel in Arizona as a guest goes after a manager, just goes nuts. Surveillance video shows the two men exchanging some angry words, and then the man suddenly just starts beating the manager, kicking and hitting him after he falls to the ground. The victim suffered some permanent brain damage from the assault. Police have not yet identified the attacker or a motive for the attack.
Well, you know those annoying robocalls you get claiming you won a cruise? Well, you may not have won a cruise, but you may be entitled to some cash. A class action lawsuit filed against Carnival, Norwegian, and Royal Caribbean says the three cruise lines used a marketing group that did not have permission to make the calls. If you received calls from them, you could get between $300 and $900. Find out if you're eligible by going to the Help Me Hank page of clickondetroit.com and click the link and enter your phone number. All right, so by now you've heard about Taylor Swift's victory in a lawsuit claiming she was groped. Well, her fans aren't quite pleased with how she was portrayed in court.
No, since last week, those fans have complained on Twitter that the sketch artist's courtroom drawings of Swift were very unflattering, made her look old, even frumpy. Tonight, the artist explains what went wrong. He says because Swift is very pretty, she's very hard to sketch. Now you say that's ridiculous, but remember this sketch of Tom Brady back in 2015? So maybe good-looking people are very hard to sketch.
They're just too perfect, too perfect.